Hello, Liberating Souls. We're about to do an all 12 Zodiac sign reading. Let's go ahead and get to it. It's early March at this time that I'm doing this, but know that my readings are timeless. So whenever you're clicking on this video, know that there is a message for you. Be sure to check your sun, moon, and rising for a more accurate reading, all right? We're going to go ahead and start with Pisces, okay? Let's see what messages Pisces need at this very moment in time. Happy early birthday or belated birthday, or today's your birthday that you're watching this, happy birthday. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. What does Pisces need to know at this time? Pisces energy. What do they need to know at this very moment in time? What's coming up? Okay, so we have the heart chakra. This card popped up for you guys. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. So I feel like at this time you're really paying attention to your relationships, or it's important for you to be more mindful of the people that you are surrounded in your life at this time. I feel like there's some healing that needs to happen, some things that are resurfacing right now, or surfacing things that you may not have noticed from other people, things, and sometimes you got to trust the way people act. And what does Michelle Obama say? She said, when people show you who they are, believe them. So I'm getting that type of feel. And it could be good, or it could be, you know, not so good, you know, where it's like, it may not be serving you in some way, or it is serving you. So it's important to, it's two messages that I'm getting, either to not sabotage. So if things are feeling right, it feels really good, don't sabotage that. Or on the flip side of things, if you're realizing some things where it's like, hey, this doesn't feel so good, you know, or there's something off about a relationship with someone, or multiple people, or a group of people that you are surrounded by, then be open, okay? Because your body, your intuition is communicating with you that something is right or something isn't right for you. So be mindful of that. Be on the lookout for some of those feelings that do come up, okay? So that's the message for Pisces. We're gonna move on to Aries. All right, so what messages and the energy of Aries? What do they need to know at this very moment in time? Aries, tapping into Aries energy, okay? That's the messages that are going to pop out. Messages for Aries. Aries, fiery energy. We got Aries. Okay. So for Aries, we have, it's interesting because I just said fiery energy, and then we have the water element card. So this card, it breaks down into 11. I allow my body, mind, and spirit to flow intuitively through the changes in life. So for this card, for Aries, Spirit is calling for you to be more open. For Aries, I feel that it's two messages. So the messages that are coming through it's wisdom within, and then it's also wisdom without, and it could be all of it, you know, mixed together for someone. Take it as it resonates. But as far as like the wisdom, because you have like the dolphins here going with the flow, I feel like it's important for you to just trust yourself, you know, in terms of like what you're capable of, your potentiality, and the things that you have inside. Like, you don't have to continue to wait to make a move or to speak up on something. And I feel that Spirit is letting you know it's time to take action towards the things that feel good, or speak your mind on the things that because you have the knowledge within you. You have the knowledge, you have the experience, you have the training, and there's nothing more not nothing more. It's just Spirit is calling on to you to trust yourself and to kind of move with that. And then the other side of things is to take in information. There's wisdom all around you. And just as you're in the flow and moving through things, get curious, get playful and excited about new things, new opportunities, and new people, because they're out there for you. So, and trust that, and be okay with that. You know, be okay with learning different things and going with the flow. Because even though, of course, you would like to have more answers at this very moment in time, just know that the door is going to open up for you. So don't force it. Don't force the door to like, this door, it's locked. You know what I mean? Like, doors of opportunity is what I'm getting. Because like 11, it's like a door, intuition, and being able to walk through the door that feels good for you. Like you're able to open the door that is an aligned fit for you, that is right for you, and you'll know in that moment. So the other message, for the other side of the message outside of wisdom within, is being able to just don't force the doors that aren't meant to open. Just allow things to be, basically. So that is a message for Aries. I hope that resonates. So we're going to move on to Taurus. Okay, so for Taurus energy, okay, we have Taurus energy. Taurus, what do my Tauruses need to know at this very moment in time that they're clicking on this video? Okay, we'll do one more for Taurus. There it is. Okay, so we have Archangel Michael, And I am grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings to my life. So I feel with Aries, Spirit is definitely calling on for you to call on to Archangel Michael. I call on to Archangel Michael for courage and strength. So when it comes to courage and strength, diving a little bit deeper in what that means, this card is, it's like this orangey yellowish color. And orange is all about the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is it's very feminine. It's all about creativity. And I feel that there's something. And then yellow is all about, as far as sacral chakra, like taking action and trusting your power. So when it comes to strength and courage for Taurus, wanting you to I feel like at this time it's more of like wanting like healing, and maybe having a hard time to like keep going motivation wise towards whatever thing that you've really been working on, because you keep hitting these roadblocks. And Spirit is calling on to you to keep going and not to give up in whatever way that may look like for you. Because the strength and the courage is definitely there within you. It may not feel like it. You're tired. You're not weak. You're tired. So Spirit is definitely calling on to you to call on to Archangel Michael for that additional support. Or whatever you believe in, you know, whatever you have faith in, call on to that for that support. You know, I call on to, you know, whatever you believe in for that courage and the strength to keep moving in whatever it is, and really truly believing that and feeling it, because you deserve that. You have it inside of you. And sometimes we need that additional support, to that additional layer of support to really truly like lean into that and move with that and lead with that. So that is a message for Taurus. I hope that resonates. Please let me know in the comments below. We're going to go ahead and move on to Geminis. What we got for Geminis? What is the card for Geminis? What message does Geminis need to know at this time? Let's see. Okay, we have a few cards that are wanting to come out. Just do one card for Gemini. Oh, okay. Media message. Bam. Okay, here we go. So we have Earth Angel. Okay, this breaks up into 3 and 4. So which is 7. I am a guardian of Mother Earth and protect all who live with her. So whenever I see this card, I think of abundance. I think of money because of the 7. I think of materialistic things, but also abundance as far as like how you're feeling. So being like high vibrational, joy, playful type of energy. So this is a very powerful card. And as you can see, this woman is holding on to Earth. And it's near her stomach, which is right there with the solar plexus. And also leaning a little bit into, it's like in between the solar plexus and the sacral chakra, orange and red. So with that, it's like this feminine womb area energy that I'm getting, where it's like there's some ideas that you are wanting to be birthed. And Spirit is calling to you to give birth to it. Let it out. When, like, you know what I mean? So I feel whatever new ideas that you're having on top of something, I feel like it could either be a new, completely new idea, business idea, career idea, relationship idea, you know, whatever it is. Or it could be something building on top of something that you already have created. So I feel like it could be either or. And if it is a building up one, trust it and go for it, because you never know. Actually, either way, you never know if something's going to work, or if how it's going to feel, or what type of data you'll get in return if you don't put yourself out there and go for it. So Spirit is asking you to go for it, and don't just do it one day or just do it for a little bit and see, okay, that's one day is not enough. Okay. Continue to put yourself out there, trust yourself in whatever idea this is, and, you know, see where it goes, because there's always room for improvement. You're going to get data back. You can clean up that data, do things that feel more in alignment for you. You're going to get those answers. And, you're also going to get answers and inspiration as you are building off of whatever idea this is. So that is a message for Gemini. I hope this resonates. We're going to go ahead and move forward to Cancer. Also, I want to say, like, check your sun, moon, rising for a more like full scope of like a more accurate reading, basically. All right, so we're gonna move on to Cancer. What messages does Cancer need at this very moment in time? Flames of wisdom. So we have the wisdom card, and with this card, it's all about being able to take in the knowledge. This is very similar to actually another sign that was coming up as far as wisdom. It was Aries. So you might have Aries in your chart, or you may know someone who has Aries in their chart. So because wisdom was coming up, where it's like, okay, you know, take in the wisdom, you know, it might be a time to be in hermit mode where you're just taking in data, taking in information, and eating the fish, spitting out the bone, taking in the nutrients, taking in the things that are good for you, that feel good for you. It's like, I need this information, or I don't need that. That's not important for me, you know, and really prioritizing the things that are important for you to spend your time and your energy on, because as far as capacity goes, people make time for what they have capacity for. So what do you want to make time and pour your energy into? Really think about that. Honestly, I feel definitely Spirit is calling on for you to do that, and then put your energy into those things, because it's gonna release something for you. I am open to all life's wisdom and share it with gratitude. I feel like as you're taking in the knowledge, something, you're gonna get inspired somehow by just kind of sitting in hermit mode and just kind of like listening more and taking in whatever messages that are coming through around you. So being more present and focusing on the messages that are coming up around you through conversations, through music, through books. Maybe if you read and you just see something, oh my gosh, in it, and journal about it as things are coming up. Sit with that, reflect on that, reflect on the things that are really like, oh, it sparks something inside of you, whether it's a feeling or a thought. You know, just really pay attention to those, because there's something like, there's a big message in there for you to really, as far as getting some type of inspiration in some way. So that is the message for Cancer. We're going to move on to Leo. Let's see what Leo needs at this very moment in time. My Leos. Okay, Leo. So we have Sun Goddess for Leo. This breaks down to 2 threes. I celebrate each sunrise and recognize the healing energies of the sun. Okay, so for my fiery Leos, I feel that you have a dragon, right? So you have a dragon. And then you also have this person who has her arms open wide. I feel, first of all, going outside and feeling that sun will be very energizing for you. I feel definitely Spirit is calling on to you to get some fresh air and really not just be outside, but really embrace everything about being outside. Hearing the leaves, hearing the leaves, like, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, anyways, like the wind blowing through the leaves, anyways, the birds and and the cars and just whatever, embracing the surroundings, but also feeling the sun, the energizing sun. I know we're winter. I'm not sure where you live in, Leos, at this room, of course, like all around the world, but like, if the sun is out, buns out. Go ahead and get some sun though, for real though. And also I feel that Spirit is calling, when it comes to dragons, you know, as what I'm getting is that for the dragon, because it keeps like the dragon, I'm thinking about it, and like where it blows out this fire and what fire can do, and it provides light and warmth. And I feel that inside it's inside and outside warmth. That's the message. So it's like going outside, getting the warmth from like outside your body, like really nurturing your body in that way. But also when it comes to inside, your mind, your heart, and your soul needs for you to really sit with yourself and embracing your own warmth and your own light, doing the things that feel good for you, whatever way that may look like for you, whatever brings out like that kid inside of you or the younger adult inside of you, whatever things that you love doing, your favorite candies, your favorite activities, foods, drinks, you know, Spirit is calling on to you to lean into those things, and that it's okay to play. I feel like as adults, sometimes we forget, like, oh, you know, we forget that it's okay to play. And We deserve that. We deserve to play every day and every moment, you know. Things don't always have to be so serious. Some, you know, things call for, when they do, of course, when Spirit is calling onto you, to tap into more play for yourself, to bring out that warmth and light within you. I hope that message resonates. Please let me know. Okay, so we're going to move on to Virgo. So, what messages are there for Virgo? Virgos, what you got? What you need? What you need at this time? What messages do you need at this very moment in time? Okay, here we go. Okay, so we have Archangel Raphael. This card breaks into a 9. So Archangel Raphael is all about healing and knowledge. I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. So as you can see, this angel, he has his wings spread out, and then you see like he's okay. So when it comes to Virgo, what I'm getting is, at this very moment in time, you're a phoenix. You're a phoenix, and you are in this rebirth period where you're unlearning a lot of different things, and it's all coming down. It seems like all at the same time, where it's like, whoa, this is a lot. And you're having a hard time kind of really understanding who you are, who to trust, who you want to be, what you want to do in life. I feel you're in this weird period of just kind of shedding the things. You're realizing the things that don't feel good for you, and the things that are not, like, basically the things are not serving you. You are realizing the things and the people that are not serving you. And you're having a hard time because it's a lot of stuff that's in the air, where you're just kind of like, okay, you see all this, you see the thing, things are coming a lot more clear for you, where and you're trying to figure out how to navigate everything. So Spirit is calling for you to call on to Archangel Raphael for healing and for knowledge, or for whatever divine power being or beings that you believe in. Call on to that for healing and knowledge, because this is a time it's a lot, it seems, you know, very overwhelming. However, it's very powerful, a very empowering stage to be in, where you're just kind of in this in-between stage of shedding while also, you know, burning up into this beautiful phoenix. And you're in that rebirth phase. You're rebirthing yourself. This is new. I feel like this is very new and overwhelming and intense for you. But you are absolutely not alone. And whenever you do need that support, you know, call on to the divine power or powers, or those that you can confide in, those that you do trust. And also know that there's this 90-day mental health hotline that you can also reach out to, or there's also walk-in crisis centers and stuff like that. Or if there's anything that you love doing alone, like journaling or dancing, or, you know, whatever self-care looks like for you, tapping or in reflecting looks like for you, and whatever way you're able to express these new beautiful changes that are happening for you. That does seem chaotic, but it's all coming together though. Okay, so with that, I hope that message resonates. Please let me know in the comments below. Would love to know. And we're gonna go ahead and move forward to Libras. Okay, so what does my Libras need to know at this moment in time that they're clicking on this video? Let's come up for y'all. What y'all need to know? What do y'all need to know? Okay, we got 2 cards. We're just gonna do one card for feeling like this jittery feeling with Libras. Okay, lots of messages that are coming up for Libras. Just need 1 card though for Libras. It's like a very jittery feeling though, very anxious. Libra collective, what y'all need to know at this right moment in time. Okay, we're gonna go in between. All right, so we have Fire Elemental. Fire Elemental, ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. Okay. I feel like the jittery feelings come from I don't know, when I see like when I see these reptiles, I think of just slippery slope. I'm getting, you know, because of how they move. And then you see like these streams coming through, and it's a lot of different paths that you could walk in life. And I feel that you do hold a lot of power and choice, and we all do, of course. At this time, I feel like there's some important decisions that need to be made at this time for you, Libra, and you're trying to figure out what's the best decision. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I feel whatever you decide, it's going to be the right decision either way. And I feel that's super important for you to know, because it's like, if it goes this way, it could happen like this, or if it goes that way. And there's so many mazes and different ways things can unfold in life based off of decisions, you know, butterfly effect. And I feel that for you, maybe it's like pros and cons that might be helpful for you, doing a pros and cons list for each and every decision, and just kind of really, it seems like you're really kind of anxious on what to decide. And I feel if you take a moment and look at each thing more thoughtfully, that I feel like that's going to really help. And for you to kind of see, okay, how would things feel if I were to make this decision in my life? How would it impact potentially different relationships and my lifestyle? And just kind of looking at that for each and every path, and just, and really, you'll then know, you'll feel it inside of you, which is a sure yes. So I feel that is what Spirit is calling on for you to do, is just kind of take a moment a little bit to really process each and every one of these things, and not just do it based off of, you know, listing. You know, if list is not your thing, that's okay. Whatever way that feels good for you to reflect and express, you know, each thing and how that would look. But also, as you're doing it in an intellectual way, do it in also an emotional and body way. How's your body feel when you're stepping into each and every one of these potential paths? I hope that resonates for you, Libras. We're gonna move forward to Scorpio, okay? Oops. All right, Scorpio energy, Scorpio collective. What y'all need to know at this very moment in time? Scorpio, what y'all need? What are you saying? What y'all need, Scorpios? What y'all need at this very moment in time? Scorpio. Okay, one more. Okay, so we have air elemental. Okay, so with this one, instantly thinking like guardian angel, being looked at, being protected, kind of in this whimsical feeling, very airy, where you're just kind of like, woo. I feel like, I don't know. It's like when I think of Scorpios, I don't think of this, honestly, but I feel like you're in a time where you're feeling very like whimsical and just like in this playful, very childlike energy is what I'm picking up for Scorpios. And it's like, yo, embrace it. I feel there's some anxiety a little bit on like whether to like continue feeling this, or if it's right, or kind of expecting that something's gonna go wrong. The Spirit is calling on to you, just enjoy these exciting feelings that you have at this time, because you deserve it, okay? Scorpios is just, it's one of those signs where you go through so much, especially in your childhood, and where it's so much perseverance that you go through and a lot of challenges, and like you deserve those moments to really feel just feel so playful and childlike and have fun in whatever way that may look like for you. I feel that Spirit is calling on you to lean into it, not feel so guilty about these feelings. And I embrace the element of air, and I'm open to knowledge and wisdom. So as you're in this, I feel that there's going to be some things that are going to, okay, it's a couple things. So being intentional about how you're spending, like, okay, the message, okay. Being intentional about what you're spending your time and your energy on, ensuring like it's going to get you somewhere. So whatever feels good in alignment for you, being intentional and about those. Ooh, okay, hold on. It's like coming up really quick. Because it was another thing. Okay. Because it's inspiration. You're going to get inspired by the things that you are working on, like that you are having fun doing. And I feel like I don't know why this is coming up, but I feel like you're going to meet someone potentially, whether it's a romantic relationship or like a collaboration, networking type of thing, but it's something. You're going to meet someone that's going to be very important to you in some way in life, and during these things, these activities that you are doing. And then as far as being intentional about you doing these different activities that are making you feel all giddy, you know. And when I say intentional, it goes back to what I was saying at the beginning of this reading, which is not feeling so guilty about being happy. That is the message. I really hope that resonates. with you, Scorpio. You deserve to be happy and embrace those moments where it's not so serious and it's not so difficult and challenging, you know? You deserve to feel at ease and things feeling and being in flow. Okay, allow yourself to be, let it be, let it be, let it be. All right, so we're gonna go on to Sagittarius. Let's see what messages that the Sag need to know. My Sagittarius collective, what do you need at this very moment in time? Okay, so you have another, this card came out for Libra. So if Libra may be in your chart or someone else's. So I ignite the fire within me that connects me to divine. So you might want to go ahead and go back to Libra and see, because there might be something in that message that resonates for you in some way. But when it comes to Sagittarius and this message, I feel like it's very similar, but something a little different is like taking flight in different directions. You're very great at starting different things and kind of going all in, right? And I feel that that fire at times can be difficult to keep going when you haven't when you go all the way into something. Sometimes it's hard for that fire to keep and stay lit. So when it comes to Sagittarius in this card, I feel like Spirit is calling on for you to because it's like it's a strength to go hard and put that fire in. I think Spirit wants you to know, don't have high expectations, because that always comes with high disappointments. So knowing that, being more cautiously optimistic, that is what Spirit's wanting you to be. You're optimistic and you're going for the things that feel good, let's go, but also being cautious, where knowing, you know, if it goes wrong, what would that look like, and planning for that in some way, you know. So I feel that even though it's like, oh, high expectations can come with high disappointments, you could still, you're creating a safety net when you are cautiously optimistic, where it's like you're free falling, but there's that net for you, because you'll know, you're not going to be blindsided. You're going to know what would be the potential outcome if this doesn't work out. So that is something, or if you need to kind of tweak some things a bit, you know, so that is a safety net, and that is what Spirit is wanting you to do a little bit more research on, whatever you're wanting to pursue in life. All right, so we're gonna move forward. Sagittarius, let me know if that resonates. I'd love to know below, and I definitely encourage you to check out Libra's reading as well. So we're gonna go on to Capricorn. What messages does Capricorn need to know at this very moment in time? Let's go for my Capricorn collective. Let's see what we got. Capricorn collective. Capricorns, one card. Okay. All right, this card, I'm going to spike one out. Now, wisdom. Not sure. There's another sign, an earlier sign where this also came out too. And I'm open to all life's wisdom and share it with gratitude. Don't remember which sign it was, but it was another sign too. All right, check your sun, moon, and rising for a more accurate reading, by the way. So Flames of Wisdom, this card is all about taking in. Okay, so for Capricorns though, okay, so taking in the so it says, I'm open to all life's wisdom and share it with gratitude. I feel like this is about you in terms of sharing your wisdom. Share your wisdom, Capricorn. Because just like Scorpios, it's a lot of perseverance that you go through with your sign ruling under Saturn, and it's like there's so much in you. You have so much wisdom inside of you, and so much experience. A lot of it's experience, and you don't show people the actual hard work. They see the results. They see the results from how you present yourself, not from the things that you do behind closed doors. So I feel that Spirit is calling on to you to share the knowledge that you have inside in whatever way that feels in alignment for you, because there's so many ways of expressing the wisdom that we all have inside of ourselves. Well, this reading is for you in terms of really shining bright like this moon right here, being so bright and just sharing what you've been going through. I feel it's a couple things, you know, whatever topics that you enjoy, maybe it's something like that, and whatever way of expressing it that feels good for you. But also potentially your story, like writing a book. I'm just getting very like a creative, artistic way of expressing yourself, but of course you can express yourself in so many different ways. But it could either be topics that you can't stop talking about, you know, but or your life story. Like there's something in your life maybe that you went through that you are really wanting to share. You feel pulled and called to share. And I feel that there's so many people that would be impacted so beautifully and powerfully by your story and you speaking up and not feeling so alone. Not that you have to do this or anything like that, but Spirit is calling for you to reflect on different ways of expressing the things that you went through and the things that you enjoy talking about. Okay, that is a message for Capricorn. I really hope that resonates. Please let me know in the comments below. So we're going to move forward to the last sign, which is Aquarius, that I have on here. All right, so here we go. Aquarius. What messages does Aquarius need to know at this very moment in time? What's coming up for Aquarius? Okay, so for Aquarius, we have balance. All right, so Aquarius, tapping into the energy of the Aquarius collective, I feel that instantly like back and forth came up in my head, back and forth. The song came up too. I don't know if y'all seen this show Star. This and that. There we go. This and that. Okay, it's called This and That. This and that. This and that. The money and the I want this and that. I don't gotta choose. I want this and that. So choosing, you're wanting the best of both worlds. I don't know, that song just popped up. So you're wanting the best of both worlds. You're trying to find balance in things where it's like you don't want to just be this, you don't want to just be that, you want both. And I feel that Spirit is calling on to you to be like, yeah, go for it. Okay, embracing both. You don't have to just be one or just be the other. You can be both. You can have a mixture. And you see her, she's all for it. Her hair, her body, just kind of like embracing fully like of the dark and the light. And I feel that that's the way to go about it anyways, not just to be one or not just to be other, because sometimes it can be overwhelming and it can get toxic when you're just one thing. You're just embracing the light or you're just embracing the dark. Embrace all of it and find harmony in it. It doesn't have to be 50-50. Find harmony in the things that you are balancing in life at this time, and that's okay. I feel that that's what you need. I feel just saying like that is okay for you to be able to want the best of both worlds or however many worlds, and to fully just embrace it and welcome it, be within it. Yes, 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 it is okay, it is okay, it is okay. And most importantly, it is possible. You are capable of balancing, well, harmonizing the things that you desire in life, you know, whether it's your relationship or it's careers or business ideas or your styles, how you express and present yourself. You are beautiful. There's so many layers to you, Aquarius, and it's important for you to embrace all of it and just be here for the ride. It doesn't have to be clean cut and dry. Absolutely not. You can make it very fluid. You're a fluid person, and that's okay. Your personality, your looks, like whatever way that you're really struggling to like harmonize, know that you can absolutely do that, and it doesn't have to be in a certain way at all, because you are an individual and no one is like you. So finding fluid and harmonizing your own fluid, harmonizing your own pot of whatever ingredients that you're putting in there. They're your ingredients, they're your flavorize, whatever that looks like for you. Okay, you got this, Aquarius. So So those are all the signs. Please let me know if this resonates, Aquarius. And also, I want to share with everybody that I am offering personal readings, whether astrology or oracle. If you want me to read your full chart, or if you're wanting a full, personal, in-depth, one-on-one reading, I got you. We can definitely do it. I also do readings, astrology readings for couples. So if you want me to read both of your charts while on Zoom Live with you both, we can absolutely do that as well. Just go ahead and hit the link in the comments below, or the link right here, and you'll be able to schedule a time that works best for you, and we can go ahead and make it happen. I'm sending you all so much love, and we'll talk to you soon. Liberating souls for the next one. Please also let me know how this video, how it was. Do you like these type of zodiac sign readings? Do you prefer them to be by itself, or do you like it when it's all together in one video? As far as me, because I know the energy of all different readers that are on YouTube, it's, you know, it's a different vibe, it's a different energy. So I'm curious to know if you prefer these to be kind of broken up, or you like it all together in one, or any other ideas that you have for me. With that said, we'll talk with you soon. Peace.